So, what is Project Kickoff? Project Kickoff is done to establish common goals and the purpose of the project. Starting a project without kickoff is like setting up a trip without any solid plan. Project kickoff meeting is generally done or the document is created after the planning is done so that the detailed plan can be presented to all stakeholders and it can be used as an opportunity to seek support from all stakeholders. Who is responsible for the project kickoff meeting or creating a document? My friends, the project manager is responsible for organizing kickoff meeting and creating the document. Now, who are all involved? The project manager, project sponsor, customer, and stakeholders. Now, what is the first step in the project kickoff document or project kickoff meeting? Manager sets the agenda by creating or bifurcating or breaking down the project kickoff meeting in such a way that the entire flow of the kickoff meeting can be easily absorbed by all of the participants. As you can see, you can number the different sections by numbering them, and it can be tailored according to the needs of the project and it may vary from an organization to organization. Now, the second step is creating a project background. You can elaborate the history and the context of the project. You can share the objectives and what it is aiming to achieve through. The third step is mentioning or putting down the team members. You can introduce the people who are going to work on the project. Now, in the third step of this flow, you can create the project scope and deliverables. Now, it can describe what the project will entail and its anticipated output. As you can see on the right hand side, the first column consists of project phase. Below that, you can see the phase one. In the second column, you can see the scope. You can write a project activity or task related to that, and the third column consists of deliverables. Below that, you can write the corresponding deliverable that will come from the activity or the task. Now, the fourth step is of creating the project timeline or showing or presenting the project timeline. The first column, as you can see, represents the task. Under that section, project task 1, project task 2, 3, so on until project task 7 is mentioned. On the right hand side, you can see the month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, and month 5. So this will give a idea, a concrete idea to your team members about the project timeline. So now the next step is creating a project budget or presenting the project budget. You can create a graph or any other kind of design which would be helping the team members to see that what is the budget allocation for each project team. What is item one? You can briefly elaborate on the basis of cost or expenses. Now, this section is of the project risk. You can identify and rank the potential obstacles that may hinder the project. As you can see on the right hand side, you can state the list of potential risks, and below that, you can share how this risk can be mitigated. Now, coming to this point is totally a different ball game that involves the qualitative and the quantitative risk assessment. So that is totally a different thing. But yes, in this section, you can list the major potential risks that are going to impact your project. Because if you identify the major or the high impacting risk as early in the project, and if you fail early in the project, you can save the project from the maximum negative impact of the risk. And that is going to be very beneficial for your project, for your team members, and ultimately for your organization. In this section, you can put the management tools and methods. What are the management different tools and methods that you're going to use for this on this project or for this project? You can list down the tools and methods for the project and explain how they work. As you can see on the left hand side, the management tools, and right hand side, what are the different management methods. So it becomes very transparent to all of the team members that what are the different tools you are going to use or they are going to use, and what are the different management methods are going to be implemented. Now, the next step is creating the project monitoring section. In this section, you can state the project phases according to the percentage of completion. So, whatever has been planned for the project and how much you are able to achieve that, that can be monitored in this section. However, it may or may not be stated in most of the kickoff meetings, and it even may be included in most of the kickoff meetings, the section of project monitoring. It depends. So this is just for your understanding. So to summarize, in a project kickoff meeting, you finalize details, motivate your team, and move a project forward. It is a chance to establish your leadership style and bring the team together with a clear vision for the project success.